So yesterday we talked about just being quiet before the Lord in prayer. You may have tried to do that. You may have tried to do that before, and you may have run into a certain problem. In fact, even not just trying to sit quietly before the Lord, but when you go to the Lord in prayer and you're just trying to, focus on Him, you can have the craziest and even some of the most ungodly thoughts go through your mind when you're trying to come into the presence of God. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, we need to learn how to take control of our minds and our thoughts. Romans 12:2 says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." We have to renew our minds. 2 Corinthians 10:5 tells us, in the last part of that verse, it tells us that we need to take our thoughts captive, take every thought captive. That's why when we come to pray, listen, when you come to pray, even sitting quietly before God, praying is not a passive activity. It's a war. Praying is not an activity where you can just let everything go. Praying is a battle. It's a battle for your mind. It's a battle for your focus. It's a battle for your attention. And the enemy doesn't want you to put it on God. That's why, I talked about like sitting alone quietly in the morning early outside. And as the sun comes up, suddenly the birds they just start chirping and just start singing. It helps me to focus on God and the wonderful creation that He has put around us. That's why I told you that sometimes I just have scripture and I just kind of mull it over in my mind, and that scripture helps me to focus on the Lord. That's why I said that I was just say, "Good morning, God." Again, it just helps me to turn my attention to the fact that I'm not just sitting there doing nothing. I am sitting there and I want to honor God and I want to glorify God. Just remember, prayer is not a passive activity. Prayer requires your attention. Prayer requires your focus. Prayer is a battle, and it is the battleground, and it is the battlefield for our spiritual lives and for all the things that we desire from God. Get out there and pray today. Love you guys. God bless you. Bye.